Hey, good morning. It's July 8th, Tuesday morning. It's about a little after 6:30 in the morning. Actually slept pretty late this morning. I slept till 5:30, which is late for me. I'm usually up between 4 and 4:30, but slept a little later than usual, which is okay. Sun's up. It's supposed to rain later on this afternoon, and we're gonna get a couple days of wet weather coming. So I don't know what I plan to do today. Having a little coffee, having some breakfast out here in the morning, just enjoying the morning sun before it goes away in the afternoon. That's good. Excuse me. I'll probably, I might take a ride into town to get something. I'm thinking about getting another folding chair. I have brought one up here with me. I wanted two of them, and one of the stores up here has them. At least I think they do. But anyways, we'll see about that. I think I'm going to probably stick around the camp today, mostly, if I don't go out. Probably just bring out the edge out some of the long grass along the camp and stuff. I would like to take up the that rubber molding around the camp, around the rocks, around the perimeter of the house, and put down the pavers. I would like to do that. So beautiful warm morning here. It's about 65 degrees out. Had a couple really nice days since I got up here on Sunday. Sunday, Monday, and now today, Tuesday. So I'm probably up here till Friday, most likely. I'll probably leave sometime Friday afternoon, I think. It's supposed to be a nice day, actually, on Friday. So if I don't get this thing done today, I'll probably do it on sometime on Friday morning, most likely. So, but I definitely want to tidy up around here. I definitely want to do some trimming with the edger. I'll most likely do that. We'll see what happens. But yesterday was a pretty good day. Like I said, I went to the wildlife sanctuary out in not Massachusetts, Maine. But I sat out here last night for quite a while. You know, just listened to some music. Watched a little bit of TV last night before I went to bed. Nothing on, as usual. There's really nothing on. But I usually just come up here, and I don't really watch too much TV up here. If I do, it's usually a movie. I pop a movie in or something. But very little TV, and I mainly got the TV here for the local stations to see what the weather's going to be, and that's basically what I have it for. I watch very little television in here. Mostly listen to music, or I'm out on the porch here, just sitting down, you know. Had a few straggler bugs get in here last night, but I had the electric racket there, the bug zapper. I had that, so it wasn't bad at all. I think I'll eventually maybe put up I do have a bug light, a bug zapper light that just kind of either sits on the table, or I can hang it. So I had that in the shed there, so I didn't want to go out there last night. I also killed a couple of hornets' nests. I should probably, if anything, I should probably go out there and now kill the rest of them, but I don't feel like doing it. I killed a couple of them last night. I opened up the door. They were starting to make a nest inside the door, so I got that. So that's pretty much it. You know, last night didn't really do much. Kind of just veg out around here. Ate some dinner. You know, had another turkey burger with some corn. That corn is really good. My sister told me a trick about it. I have one of those Instapot steamers. You can do several things with it. So it's a small one. It's not a big one. So first day I was up here, the corn wouldn't fit in it. I wanted to steam some corn. So I cut it in half and it barely could shut. I mean, it's a really small one. I purposely got a small one to save space. You know, I'm usually just kind of steaming a few vegetables here and there. So no, not a big deal. But the corn was kind of big. So I told her about it before I came up here, and she said, "Oh, there's a little trick to that if you don't have any room or if you don't want to boil it, you know." I go, "Well, what is it?" So she told me her mother-in-law told her, take the corn, don't peel it, keep it, you know, in the husk, and cut the end of it off, maybe 1/4 of an inch. You know, it usually has like a tail. You cut the tail off and then you cut maybe 1/4 of an inch off the back of it, if that. You put, depending how many ears you got, if you want 1 ear or 2 ears, you 1 ear of corn in the microwave, 3 minutes. And then of course you take it out with the gloves because it's incredibly hot. And believe it or not, it cooks it unbelievably well. I didn't think it was gonna work. I was like, I'm not sure if I believe this. But it worked great, really well. If anyone wants to try that. So if you would have 2 ears of corn, it'd be 6 minutes, and so on. It's like 3 minutes increments on each corn, depending on how many you put in there. But put an ear of corn in there, and it was three minutes, and it was cooked absolutely perfection, beautiful. The husk of it came right off like it was nothing. So I was kind of worried about that. I was like, well, how am I going to get the husk off? So I got it off, no problem. It came off, no problem. And then I ate it. You know, I chewed into it. I said, well, see what it tastes like, you know. So, believe it or not, it was really, really good. So that's a good little trick. It's a good little trick if you're stuck there. Anyways, let me, I'm going to finish the rest of my breakfast here. I made myself a little wrap, egg and cheese wrap. And I'll finish the rest of my coffee, and then we'll see what's going on for the day. Like I said, I may take a ride in the town to get one of those chairs. I bought one a couple weeks ago. Well, last week before I came up here, I bought one over at Walmart. And I wanted to buy a second one the next day, and I don't know why I didn't buy 2 in the first place. And they were sold out of them. So they sold out pretty quick. So I looked online, and they actually have some over the next state over in New Hampshire. So I may take a ride there and see if they got it. We'll see. Most likely I will. I'll probably gas up too. I did quite a bit of driving yesterday, so I'm getting a little low on gas. So I'll probably have to get some gas too. But anyways, I will see you in a bit. Well, after doing a little trimming, came back from Walmart, picked up a few more items. I won't be going back there all this week. I'm done going in town. I'm probably gonna stay here for the rest of the week. Been doing a little bit of trimming around here. Gotta let some of the spool out some more. These things are supposed to release the string when you hit the button. These things hardly ever work. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna let I've done this already once. There's plenty of string on here. I got more anyways, but there's plenty of string on here. So I got quite a bit. I let it out quite a bit, and I almost feel like putting a blade on there. I would have to find the kit. Of course, as usual, when I buy a blade or a kit to transfer this thing over, I lose it. I either lose it or I misplaced it. It's here somewhere. but I've been using the string for now. But I'm going to be getting around the camp. I got most of it, not all of it. I'll let some more out. Got some of the long grass over by the rocks and trees, some of the ferns. I'll probably go over there and get the rest of the ferns after I'm done around the camp. But you got to be very patient with these things. There's no question about it. Man. I'll let some more of the string out. Come on. That's good. I'll let some of this out. Use a lot of it. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, I gotta be on top. Here we go. There we go. A lot of people don't have patience for this. You can buy these already you can buy the spool already, or you can just buy the insert. I'd rather just buy the string and reload it myself. It's a lot cheaper. I mean, you can buy these preloaded, but they're like twice the money. Some people just don't have the patience. I remember at work we had one of these cheapo ones, and the guy was right on my back. My boss at the time, when he was there, he was right on top of me, and he was telling me, "Oh, you don't know how to do that." I'm like, "Patience. These things take a lot of patience. Like a woman, you need a lot of patience with these. But you can get it, no problem." So he's on top of me. It was a hot day like this. Of course, he was sweating all over me. It was gross. I'm like, "Can you like stand back a second?" So he's got the notion where you load these things up, and that's the thing with people today. They're lazy. They have an automatic feeder when you hit the button, but they don't always work. You know, it's not perfected. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the way these stringers are. You take them apart, and then you just take out what you need and go around with them. They don't, the string doesn't last forever. It gets worn out on rocks and trees and other things around the property or the house or whatever. So let me finish this. Enough of my rant. Start this thing up and try to finish here. It's incredibly hot out. It's going to be at least 90 degrees out. Take a look. Oh yeah. Yep, right up there. It's about 89, 90 degrees. Really hot and humid. So I'm sweating like crazy anyways. It's gross. So let me finish this up, and then I'll get back to you and see what else is going on here. I don't know how much more I'm going to do before that. They're calling for heavy thunderstorms this afternoon, and it feels like it. You could definitely tell something's coming. It's filtered sunshine right now out there, but when the clouds start coming in here in the mountains, forget it. They come in fast and furious, real fast. You don't got a couple of minutes. It's like, bang, right there. The only reason why I'm wearing gloves is in case I hit a couple of poison ivy patches, which I don't think I did, but I'm just being cautious. I usually do this without gloves. So I thought I had them with me, so why not? That whole thing was ice in there, it's all melted. And is it hot? But anyways, I'll be back in a bit, and let me finish the stuff around here. I won't record any of that. I recorded a small part of it, just to Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon, almost. Not quite, almost. Got my cutter over there. Well, I made short work of those ferns. Went over it again. I raked them up and went over it one last time with the weed whacker. It looks pretty clear. Looks good. So I've been kind of wanting to do that. I don't think I could have done that with the lawnmower. There's just too many obstacles in the way. Branches and rocks and stuff like that. I mean, I suppose I probably could run it over really quick with the lawnmower, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm tired. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of trimming. Cut right through it, no problem. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Look at that. My glasses broke. I have no idea why. Well, oh God, looks like I'm gonna have to cut some cardboard or put some, I have no idea how that just happened. Wow. Is it that hot out? I'm thinking maybe I hit it with a rock, but I doubt it. Oh yeah, there's a rock right here. I definitely hit it with a rock, you stupid idiot. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to call the insurance company when I get home. Oh boy. And we got heavy rain coming too. Well, I guess that's the next thing on the agenda. I gotta cover that window up. Oh my God. Yeah, that's not good. Good thing I got a secondary vehicle. Oh boy. So what do I do now? All right. Well, let me get a piece of cardboard out. Oh my God. I think I got some plastic wrap and some duct tape. All right. Wow. I cannot believe that thing cracked. Yeah, I must have kicked up a rock with the leaf blower. Not the leaf blower, the trimmer. Oh, boy, I need that. I need that this week. Jesus Christ. All right, let me. Here I am ranting. Here I am talking about how I cleared this really nice, and I'm pretty happy with it. And this just happened, and we got heavy rain coming. Jesus, oh my God. Yeah, it must have been a hairline crack. Must have been a tiny little crack in it with a rock, and then just the heat just cracked it. All right. Well, at least nobody got hurt. You know, that can be fixed. All right. I'm gonna take care of that now, and I think I'm gonna wash up and clean up. I think that's it for the day. All right, I'll be back. All right, I am back. I patched up the window and a piece of cardboard. I put some duct tape on one side, and I just happened to have some Flex Seal tape with me. I got almost all of it. I had a roll and a half of it. They don't give you much in those rolls, by the way. So I got it the best I could. There's still a little tiny seam on the bottom. I called my insurance company, and they're supposed to get back to me. I guess the insurance person that I usually call is on lunch, so after lunch she'll probably give me a call and I'll tell her what happened, and when I get back I'll make an appointment to get this thing fixed. So there you go. We'll see how good this Flex Seal stuff works. I've used it in other projects before and it works pretty well, but we'll see how it works with this heavy rain coming. I kind of wish I had a little bit more. There's a few seams that I see open. It's just a tiny few, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Keep the faith, I guess. All right. I think I'm going to wash up. And I think I'm done for the day. Even though it's still early, 1:30 in the afternoon. Clouds are coming in. And we're going to get some really heavy rain coming in. This is just a bad time for this to happen. I cannot believe I did this. Well, you know, the body guy that did the work on this truck for multiple accidents that I had, a lot of them really weren't my fault, but he had said to me that this truck gets more hits than the lottery. You know something? I'm beginning to think he's right. There's always something happening to this thing. I got an old 2000 Jeep Wrangler at home, and I know you guys haven't seen it, but I have one, and nothing happens to that. It's just an old beater Jeep. Nothing happens to it. Eventually, I'll be bringing it up here, but I needed to get it running just a little bit better than it needs to. It runs really well, but I'm thinking it needs a battery and or an alternator. And other than that, it runs awesome. But this thing, I mean, it runs great and I love it, but there's always something happening to it. Always. I mean, it was kind of my fault, you know. I'm not even mad about it because it was my own stupid mistake. You know, I kicked up a rock with the edger. I should have known better. I should have parked it farther away, but I didn't. Sometimes you don't think of these things, and it does happen. That's why they call them accidents. The wind is really picking up. Wow. I think I'm going to get inside and wash up real quick. Wow. Yeah, we got some... All of a sudden, that's what happens up here in the mountains. I got everything put away. The only thing I really accomplished today was trimming up some of the long grass, cutting the ferns over there, which I like. But what I didn't accomplish was an accident. You know, what are you gonna do? Bad timing, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go inside and clean up quick before we get some thunder and lightning storms. I want to take a quick shower, so to wipe some of this stuff off of me. Been out here most of the morning. But, all right, I'll be back. Well, here comes the showers. Set a couple of claps of thunder there. Starting to get really dark around here. Wow. Just listening to the weather report, and they didn't say any really bad thunderstorms from around here, but north of us there's some really, really bad thunderstorms, but I guess we're getting a cell coming down here. Still humid out, very humid. And yeah, it's starting to get windy out. Not exactly pouring out, but it's starting to, definitely raining out a little bit. It's starting to get really dark and windy, so something big should be coming soon.